If you were to sum up what public perception of you is, I mean, I've seen you meet people after games and they've been a little bit surprised. What would you think the people haven't met you, what their idea of you is?
I just really can't affect it, so I try not even to let that penetrate my brain or let that be anything that I think about. You know, when I was younger, perhaps that was something that was on your mind, or, you know, it can cause you into a state of paranoia, like constantly, what is that person saying or thinking about me? You know, you can't go around saying, no, don't judge me before you meet me. It just is what it is. You know, having to grow up my younger years from like 17 onwards till now, having to do everything in the spotlight, as it were, or everything being documented, whether it be mistakes or good things, whatever it might be. And, you know, I think some people find it harder to forget some things, so I guess that's why the judgment comes. But, you know, I really just, people, if you meet me in reserve judgment, you still might not like me.
Does it annoy you slightly that people have preconceived ideas?
Yeah, I just think it's because I've grown up, like since I was 17. I remember when I was like 16, the Sunday Times did a massive article on me about being like the next English fly half, you know. And at the time you think, oh, that's so cool, like, it's exciting. But you don't really know what it's going to have in years to come, or what that perception is going to give people. And I guess the article just came thick and fast ever since then. And you can't spend too long trying to worry about what people think of you, but, you know, I just try and live my life as I am. And like you say, when I meet people, I make the time, and like you say, they often are surprised, but, you know, I get quite a good reception at the Wasps home games.
I think one of the biggest downsides of that public profile is that obviously any relationship you have is played out in the public eye. Is that slightly irritating for you?
Yeah. Listen, it was probably the choice of people that I went out with, but, you know, when you fall in love or when you're with someone and you're 19, 20, there was no blueprint of how you're meant to be. There's no blueprint of how it's meant to go. And I guess I was the first rugby player in a way for it to go along those lines. And, you know, when you meet someone, you're just going to take them on face value. That's what I've always done with everyone. So whether it's be people I've met that have had profiles or not, it just ends up being, like you say, newsworthy. And often with the modern day culture, a lot of people are trying to get profiles or trying to get more notoriety, and you don't know that until you guys are finished, and then suddenly there's a story in the papers. I guess that's just part of the modern day culture, but like I said, no blueprint. And the rugby's always been my main focus, and I had a period when I had to go away to Australia for a couple of years. I just needed to get away from the country because it was just so overwhelming, the news and the information and the press every day. So I did that, I came back, and, you know, I've just tried to keep my head down for as long as I could down at Sale, and then, you know, moved to Wasps and had a pretty good first year, and already looking forward to next season, really.